want to study international relations, and I have known that for a while, but I was in denial. And also, there's a bit of a mix in there with my OCD. So I know it can be considered a cliche, and I would like to ask you to reconsider if you're thinking that way, because a lot of students actually do start studying and then they realize halfway through that they no longer want to be studying what they're studying. For me, it's like the allure of studying IR has changed drastically since I actually started studying it, and I'm now seeing it in a different light, through a different lens. And this is where I wish it wasn't so expensive to go and study something else, because at this point you actually invest a lot, especially money, into getting this far. And it's not that I'm not by standards a good student, because I am maintaining a 3.6 GPA. I believe that we're all born into this world for a reason, and we all have our own battles to fight, and mine is sadly not to me through this particular course that I'm studying. Now, for the other reason, I don't know how many of you do have OCD, but for those who do, you know that the struggle is real when you're placed in a situation where you feel as though you are compelled to do something. And for me, it's once I start something, I have to finish it, or it bothers me incessantly. Yes, and it's like something just scratching at the back of my mind, constantly, always popping up when I don't even want it to pop up. And it's just, finish me, finish me, you didn't finish this, you have to finish this, there was no closure. So that's how it's like for me, and I don't see that I am going to put up with that for a very long time. So I I'm going to finish it because of this as well. And just some side notes, I know about two persons that were actually studying this course and then they switched to something else, and they said that they regret not finishing it before they go ahead and study something else. So it's because of these mainly why I decided to still stay and do it and finish and get my degree, and then I'll go and look into the other things that I want to do, or maybe concurrently do it if I can afford it, or do it afterwards. So I'll see how it goes. It's not that I haven't given it a lot of thought, because I have. And thinking back, I realized that since the first year, I realized that I didn't want to continue studying this. And then once I hit second year, I realized that I definitely don't want to be in politics and I don't want to be studying this. So that was the point that it actually was cemented in my head that I am not getting into any of this, because it's not fulfilling to my life in that way. So here I am at this crossroad, and after thinking about, should I defer, should I continue, should I drop out, should I study something else, this is what I have decided, because I still see that there are some amount of benefits to sticking to it at this point. Shout out to my lecturer, Miss Elsie, for giving us a talk one day in class, and she didn't know I was going through this, but it really helped. She too had studied IR, and she said that she's not in that field currently for her permanent job, but it still comes in handy. And she showed us, and I can see why she actually did say that. And I really know what it took personally, and I don't want to let all of that go to waste. And for those who are thinking these are not good enough reasons Well, we are all in this world trying to find our way, and we were not given a manual with what our purpose is or what we should be doing. So I do believe that we are allowed to change our minds here and there, especially for these important life decisions. So if you're going through this exact thing, just know that you're not alone. There are aliens among us, and Elon Musk will get through with cultivating Mars. So Elon, if you have an extra seat, let me know. I'm interested. So in the end, and wrapping up, my decision at this time is to unenthusiastically continue going to university and continue working on myself, on my other aspirations. But I'm still looking forward for what's to come regardless. So this is the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, remember to hit the like and subscribe. May your breaths be deep and your lives full. Bye.